Watcher Wigglers, Grant Plant here in the Isle of Avalon. I'm here today with my wonderful friend Simone.
Hello.
Simone just does loads of really good stuff for you, and so we thought we'd invite her down.
Thank you.
To do a couple of things, and one of the first thing we're going to do is she's going to, well, what are you going to do
What I'm going
today?
to do today is to show you how to make some very quick, easy energy balls. So things that you could take on a long bike ride if you wanted to keep your energy up.
On a run.
On a run.
Swim,
or if you fancy something snacky but a little bit healthy as well.
Yeah, okay, so knowing you as I do, these ingredients are probably, where can I get these ingredients from?
From a lovely health food store just up the road, and I choose to buy all organic ingredients because I prefer that myself.
Can you get this stuff in a normal shop?
Most of it you can get in a normal shop. There'd probably be a couple of things like the hemp protein powder, but you can leave that. You don't have to use that if you don't want to.
So the ingredients for this is probably in the comments below.
Yes.
But you're going to talk about it as you go.
Where's your hairnet, Grant?
Anyway, I don't have one because I'm bald, obviously, but
No.
yes, we've all done the washing of the hands and the da-da-da-da-da and all that kind of stuff. Me and Simone are in a bubble,
Yes.
so it's fine for us to be standing next to each other. So we're COVID safe. Okay, I'm going to stand slightly to the left, and you can
Talk it through. Okay, so would you like me to tell you what I've got first?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I have got a cup of almonds, and I've blitzed them up. I like to blitz them up freshly. You can buy them ground already, but I prefer to do it from the whole nuts. Third of a cup of cacao or cocoa powder. I have oats, quarter of a cup, cashew nuts, quarter of a cup, 2 tablespoons of hemp protein powder. This one is 49%. Got chia seeds that we'll add in there, a couple of tablespoons, some medjool dates, because I think they're the best dates to use, the nice fat, sweet, sticky ones like sweets, and also some desiccated coconut. So you can buy it organic or not, entirely up to you.
And just to clarify, when we say we've got hemp in it, this isn't going to be
No.
flapjacks, is it?
No, it's
kind that you do get at Glastonbury.
No,
okay,
not.
good.
No,
Right,
none of that. Okay.
Space cake.
No,
That's
not
what they
space
call it.
cake.
Not space cake. Okay, off
Oh,
we go
and
then.
coconut oil, which I've already melted, but we'll add that in a moment. So, normally what I would do is get everything out ready first, then I would blitz up the nuts, which I've already done. So I'm just going to add those in there to start with, into the mixer. Okay. Then I will add my oats, cashew nuts, and could you pass me the coconut oil, please?
Of course I can.
Right, if you can't get medjool dates, you can get other dates that might not be quite as sticky as these. So you can, what I would do is put them in the coconut and just let them soak for a few minutes.
Why?
Because they might be a bit tough, some of them, but that's why I like these particular ones, because they're quite sticky and very, very date-like. Right, so I'm going to put those in. So I put in 4 or 5 because I just like the consistency of that.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we're going to start to mix that up to start with.
Gonna jizz it up.
Yeah. Oh, that was something I was going to ask you.
What? And then she said yes.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Stuff. Where have I put my spatula? Let's get a spoon. Oh, there we go. Right, I'm just going to mix that up a little bit.
Okay.
So it's coming together nicely. So I'm going to add in the cocoa powder now.
Ooh.
So it tastes chocolatey.
Okay.
And
So
it's got good goodness in it.
yeah. And what if people have got allergies?
Well, you could leave out the nuts and replace it with more oats instead. You could do that if you wanted to.
Double the oat.
I would
Take out the nuts.
replace the oat, and you get all the quantities in there or there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Go down below.
Yeah, so yeah, you just replace it with oats instead if you want to. You might need to adjust it depending on the consistency you prefer.
Okay.
Hemp powder as well,
Brilliant.
and a couple of teaspoons of chia seeds.
And what is this? One of these new superfoods?
Well, I don't think any food should be called superfood. I think it's just food.
Right.
But the good thing about chia seeds is that they've got omegas in, which is really good for brain health as well as your arterial health as well. So that's good to have those in your diet.
Okay.
And of course, it will coagulate, so it will bring all the mixture together, so it will keep it nice and firm.
Okay.
So if you are on a journey, on a bike or running or whatever, it will hold together nicely. So,
Good for stickiness.
yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to add some of the coconut in there, just
yeah.
because I like that flavour. And you can obviously add other bits and pieces in there if you want to.
Sure.
These are my favourite ingredients though, so that's why I've got those today. Right.
Oh, actually, I needed to tell you about what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
You said that!
I know, anyway.
That's hilarious!
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so if you look now, you can see the mixture's coming together nicely.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have to leave that for
Yes.
about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes, about 10
Okay,
minutes or
okay,
so. Okay.
right. So we might as well just, why don't you talk to us about the ingredients? Why are these good for energy?
Well, they're good. Well, they're energy dense,
Okay.
which means. Oh my God. They're energy dense, which means they've got lots of energy. Okay, so the dates are just nice because they're sweets, and it will just it's like a snack. You could have that instead of having just chocolate, which is full of sugar, and have your blood sugars going up and down. Because it's got fibre in the dates, it will actually help to maintain your blood sugar levels better. The oats are slow release energy as well, and really good, just like you would have a bowl of oats in the morning. Keep your energy levels up and keep them more sustained as well. So actually with all of these, I've kept all the foods that are high in energy to try and maintain your blood sugars really,
Okay.
which is important obviously if you're being active. Almonds have got protein as well as fat, and cashews as well. Coconut oil is my preferred fat of choice because of something called MCTs, which you might already know about, medium chain triglycerides. So the way the body uses it, it will feed your brain, so it will keep you more alert, and you know, and it's good for every cell in the body needs fat. Did you know that, Grant?
I do
Really
now.
important. Every cell's coated in fat, and it's a good fat. Yes, it's saturated, but yeah, if you want to find out a little bit more, then dig a bit deeper. I think coconut oil is good. It's definitely a good one. Cocoa powder, that will keep you alert, and it's very chocolatey as well. Who doesn't like chocolate?
Exactly.
I
So
do.
for pure pleasure.
Well, yeah, pleasure, and it's got some goodness. The one that I use is roasted at a lower temperature, so it maintains more of the nutrition, like
Okay.
magnesium. Yeah, carry
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Chia seeds, we've said about the omega-3s. Hemp powder, of course, protein to help you to repair, and all of these proteins in this energy ball obviously is going to be good for helping to repair if you are doing a lot of working out. Yeah, and you want to repair quickly and build, if you're building muscle or if you're trying to get fitter in whatever exercise you're doing, it's all going to help you to repair once your body's broken down and get that DOMS, that soreness. It will help you to heal quicker.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. So we're going to wait for another 8 minutes or whatever,
well,
and
it's
then
coming
we'll be
together.
back.
Yeah, okay.
It's later.
Right, okay. Now I'm going to get you to do a bit of work now.
Okay.
Okay, right. What we're going to do is empty the mixture. As you can see, it's now
Coagulated.
Coagulated. So let's empty it into here.
Sure.
Now it's all mixed in. I like to roll them into balls.
Woo.
And you can make them as big or as little as you want to. So
Okay.
I'll
What?
let you decide.
Yeah. Okay. Depending on how big your mouth is.
And also, if you have got to take them with you, if you're working outdoors away from home, you know, you've got to be able to carry them with you.
So
And,
do they stand up to the? Will they stand up and keep shape to the rigors of cycling and
they should
running
do.
and stuff?
What
yeah?
I like to do is I'll roll them into a ball, then I coat them with.
Right.
I choose coconut. You could use
Yeah.
pistachios. You could use
Yeah.
whatever you want. You could coat them in cocoa powder or
Okay.
matcha powder. Some people do that. Then I will put them in the fridge, and they would live in the fridge.
For how long?
Well,
How long would you fridge them before you go out? Overnight?
Just a couple of hours until the coconut oil sets, really, so it's not very long. Yeah, half an hour is probably fine. The only thing I would say is they're not brilliant if you're going to be somewhere that's really, really hot. Probably not the best snack to take, but there are other options. But this generally is a good one to have.
Okay.
My kids love these. So the kids can have them. If you're a hungry person like you, you'd probably want to have a couple of them. You know, a little bit before you go out for your workout. But the good thing about these is that because they've got loads of protein and they're going to keep you feeling fuller but don't feel heavy like having a heavy meal.
Right, okay.
So I would probably have just one.
Yeah.
But then if you were doing, depending if you're doing a lifting session or if you're going for, if you need energy, if it's for a long cycle.
Yes. So
then they're going to give you a lot of energy for over a long period of time. So you could have.
Yeah, so some of our people, they go out for like 100 miles.
Wow.
Like 5-6 hours they're out.
Wow.
So you definitely need more than one.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. You just have them as and when before you feel your energy dipping.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, to keep it sustained.
Cool. And
as well as your hydration, of course. Which
yes,
is the
of
other
course,
important thing.
yes. So there we go. I mean, as we're doing this, I mean, we might as well say goodbye because is there anything else you want to say with this? I am going to try one.
See what you think.
I'm going to try one of your ones because
mine are
obviously
better.
Rolled feta. That's really nice.
So I would normally leave it to set like you were asking earlier.
Yeah.
But they're tasty and you could add different flavours in there if you wanted to.
Vegan?
Yes, completely vegan. They are gluten free as long as if you're using oats, make sure you use organic oats. So then they are usually gluten free. Normal oats you can't guarantee because even though they haven't got gluten in as such, they will be prepared in an environment that will have other grains. So I would always get organic.
And so on that note, looks like we've just been mountain biking and fallen off, doesn't it? We shall say goodbye and thank you very much.
Thanks for being my assistant today.
That was absolutely pleasure. Pleasure, my dear. Alright, Wigglers, you Harry Bone Munchers. For more recipes, we're going to do see below for all the ingredients. And we'll be back. Thank you very much, Simone, and see you later.
Bye.